Have you ever been told that you can't have layers in your hair due to having thin or fine hair? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've got a question to ask you today and I want you to let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever been told that you can't have layers in your hair due to having thin or fine hair? So let me know in the comments down below, because I might have just the thing for you when it comes to this. So as a hairdresser myself, it is one of those common questions that comes up with clients, and it's all to do with the individual in front of you. So I want to show you a way in which you can maintain or make sure that you're not going to end up having wispy ends just because you're having layers put into your hair. Now I want to be breaking this down into a ponytail section pattern, and it's going to be 3 ponytails to show you exactly how to maintain the perimeter being nice and thick, but also put in this layer or invisible layer to help give you a more voluminous, thicker illusion looking hair. So let's get into it. So here is section 1. It is a diamond section on top of the head. So it starts from 2 centimeters, an inch back from that hairline, travels down to just behind the ear into there. It then travels from there to there, which is the occipital bone is there, the crown is there, sorry. So it's just in the middle. If we look at that and that there, that is just in the middle there. And when we look to how far we've come down here, there is about, what's that? 2 inches above the ear there. We follow it back up and then back into that hairline. So this is section 2. As you can see, we've incorporated the top ponytail underneath into the top one. So this is section 2. As you can see, we've incorporated the top ponytail into the second section, and it comes to the temple area on the face, on the mannequin, and it sort of just follows through. So it comes down slightly diagonal to that point that we used through here, and it comes down diagonal to the occipital bone and then travels back up all the way around to the front to mimic that on both sides. So now I've got those 2 ponytails in. We want to just take the rest of this up. So we just bring all of this up. This is our perimeter, which is what we're going to be using as basically our length, to make sure that we're going to be giving the length a little bit of a trim, but also making sure we keep as much density down that bottom as possible. And how we're going to make sure that we do that is by stretching all of this up to the ceiling. So as a hairdresser, taking this all the way up to the highest point here, and then whatever we're going to be cutting off here, it will then fall. And if hair falls down like it's falling down here, that just proves that we're not really going to be taking too much off the length. So okay guys, that is all 3 ponytails, all 3 sections put into the head, and they're all put on to the highest point of that head, because we do want to be maintaining all of that perimeter thickness and fullness, and we want to be stretching each section, each sort of layer as high as possible to make sure that we aren't taking too much off from around here, but putting in an internal layer so it looks a little bit fuller, a little bit more voluminous, with a really simple way of understanding how to layer hair. So like I said at the beginning, this isn't a true representation of thin or fine hair, but it is a fundamental factor when layering hair. So this can be used on any hair. If you've got thick hair, thin hair, medium density hair, any hair, this technique can be used for layering hair and giving you an overall squared sort of layered look. But what you've got to take into consideration, because we've brought this hair up to the middle, we are working with a bit of over direction. So we're working with over direction and elevation to create this layered look. So here we go, scissors in hand. What we want to be doing is, so we can also give this mannequin a little bit of a trim, and because we're working in the 3 ponytail section pattern, every single section underneath here is going to be taken a little bit off, because we've got all 3 ponytails inside this one ponytail. So this is like my hidden ponytail wolf cut, my hidden ponytail butterfly cut, but this is basically to get very symmetrical and balanced layers in any hair type, to be honest. So we're going to be taking this right to the ceiling, and what I just want to show you is we've got all of this, But when we pull this out here, look at where that is. So those layers there, or sections there, is actually the length. So I know, let me just show you. I know I'll only affect the length. There we go. So that is the length there. And you can see that's where my fingers are there. There, so it's fallen out. So I know I can take all of that hair off there without actually affecting the length. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm just going to comb up to those points of that hair where I see. And because this is such a long mannequin, I'm just going to drop down. I wouldn't normally drop down to cut, but just so you can see, and I wouldn't normally cut in ponytails in the salon either, to be honest, but I'm keeping my fingers square. I'm keeping that line square, and then I'm just point cutting through that section there. I'm still putting in a blunt edge, like a straight line, but I'm just doing it point cut, just to offer that little bit of diffusion in the ends of those hair, in the ends of that hair, sorry. So there we go, there's our first section done. And then what we want to do is just want to let that fall out. And we want to find our second section. So there we go. There is all of our length, all down there. And it's just nicely refreshed with that little bit of like a layer on those very, very ends. But we will put in a blunt line at the end to make it look that little bit stronger. So now what we want to do is we've got this section to go and we've got another one underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off around about 1 inch. And then we're just going to point cut through there. Again, using my fingers as a ruler. So I've got a nice straight balanced line. Using my point cut to offer some diffusion. We're going to take this second band out. There's that second section. Pop that on there. We want to let that fall. We want to expose our final and third section through there. Just comb this down. So we'll just start to see that layer come into play. So now on to the last section, and this section is important because this is what's going to give us the sort of boost and the lift up here. Now, a hairdresser should be able to take into consideration the person sitting in front of them and how much hair they could potentially lose. If you're quite scared about this, take off minimal, and then you can always add that little bit more. But let's just go up to here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take off 1.5 inches, still point cut. So I'll show you like this. I'm just going to work through there. And the reason that this section pattern works so well is because of the diamond sections. With the diamond sections, because of how they work on the planes of the person's individual head shape, flat point, flat point, flat point, it gives you a bespoke and head hugging layer. So there we go. That is your 3-layer technique done super, super quick. So we'll just pull this out. I'll get rid of my scissors and then we'll just have a look at the finished result. So it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't do this, would it? Oh, give it a little shake. Oh, there we go. And what we want to be just looking at is just the shape that it's giving. So we're maintaining nearly all of that length at the front because that hair was stretched back up into all these sections. Because we're stretching that hair, it's going to maintain as much length as possible, but add this really subtle layer throughout. So look, you can see here, here's your layers. And when it comes to the length, let's just lift her up a little bit. And we can have a look at that. So what we could do is we could look at where those layers are, and we could potentially take off a tiny bit more through there if we wanted to. These layers are quite wispy as is, and because we didn't really cut it before, we probably need to take a little bit off that length. So let me take a little bit off the length, and then we can have a look at how that layer just sits. But you can already see it's sitting really, really quite beautifully in there, and it just adds that little bit of height, a little bit of shape. But let's just get rid of those wispy mannequin ends. That real strong shape through there. And you see all that layer that we've got happening? Beautiful. So that is how I would layer thin or fine hair, or any layer in particular, or any sort of, hair type in particular, because I would be using it so bespoke for the individual in front of me that I would create the layer to suit them. But this is what this section pattern does, because we, like I said, we work on the planes of the head, we work on those separate sections working through the head. Being able to bespoke every single section that we're working through gives us a really bespoke layer for the individual in front of me. But yeah, there we go, just to show you. There's the back section, but you can see there, real nice ripple of layer that's working through there. Nice blunt ends as well to make sure that they're looking nice and full. But there you go. I hope that's helped. If you're thinking about getting layers, maybe speak to your hairdresser and ask them to really sort of look into creating these sorts of layers in your hair, taking everything up to the ceiling so you don't want to be losing too much length at the bottom, and then cut the bottom off to your desired length and have a beautiful layered haircut. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments down below. If I've answered the question that I asked at the beginning, please let me know. And if I haven't, let me know. I'll do another video for you. But yeah, until next time, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.